More wives are cheating on their husbands, and more men are going for counselling to save their marriages. Divorce lawyers and marriage counsellors in Singapore cite a 20% jump in the number of adultery cases involving unfaithful wives, while some family service centres show that the number of men seeking marriage counselling has doubled over the years. But what's surprising is that it's not big issues like communication breakdown or extramarital affairs that drive men to seek counselling.
I remember once I was doing this premarital counselling and the guy and the girl, they were not married, but they're planning for their marriage, and they were absolutely indignant with one another. And I was asking, okay, what are the issues? It's like almost like starting a world war, and is it regarding world peace or whatsoever that's so serious? And later what I discovered was, which is happened to almost all conflict, it's always petty issue. And the guy was just complaining, and he was just looking at me and saying, Klein, I have my own personal cup. And I use this cup to drink whatever. But, wherever I use it to drink water, come on, it's just water. And it's my cup, nobody else is going to use it. And because it's just water, I will leave it there, I will not wash, because I'm going to use it again. And this is where the girlfriend at that time started to flare. He said, excuse me, it's so unhygienic, how can you not wash your cup? And he turned and looked at her and said, look, it's my cup and it's just water. If it's coffee, I agree with you. If it's tea, I agree with you. I would have washed it, but this is just water. And, they actually eventually decided to quite quit. Another case is about really the toilet bowl. Good thing they come to acceptance, they did not split, right? But they actually argue about, should you, after using all your business, should you cover the toilet bowl or should you leave it open? And the guy is like, come on, should leave it open. And the wife is like, excuse me, it's not presentable. Leaving it open, you should close it. And the guy said, can you imagine you just done your business, you close it, and when I enter into the room and I open it up, gets that kind of fragrance. It's so terrible. And so they quarrel over it and fight over it. And well, eventually, it's a simple solution. They say, okay, let's leave it open, and they just spray, some scent. Cooking of noodles, instant noodle. That's another case that I come across. And this couple were just fighting about, because the lady tends to be a bit more health conscious. And they say, hey, look, all your instant noodle, there seems to have a layer that's coated on this noodles. And so when you boil the noodle, you must drain the water first. And then you put in fresh water, at least you drain away the coat that is unhealthy. And then you put your ingredients. And the guy looked at the wife and said, excuse me, it states here, instant noodle. Instant noodle, it meant to be instant. That means you throw it inside the water, you dump all the ingredients and you eat. Otherwise, it's no longer instant. You drain the water, you top in fresh water, you have to heat it up all over again. Hey, it's no longer instant. So they quarrel over it, and finally they decided, that if no wife is going to cook for him, he will get the healthy cooked noodle. But if he were to cook for himself, he will continue to enjoy those that is just instant.
So what are the differences between men and women who go for counselling? Find out in the next clip.